Today is December 31st of 2022. I am in the middle of the rain and I am out in the wilds. Hey, come. So why am I all of my own on this rocky field celebrating the end of 2022? I had a pretty rough year with close to 0 wins, and my last attempt was going back to a job that I enjoy and love. Celebrating Christmas and New Year's in the powder snow kingdom that is Hokkaido, Japan, to recharge and build myself back up to get back on track. But even that ended up failing, and I was left unable to reunite with my friends out in the country and enjoy a very busy but also very fulfilling lifestyle. This tent is borrowed. I've never used it before and I don't see any instructions. This also left me stuck here back at home, and also too late to join any of my friends' New Year plans. I think it looks alright. I refused to spend the night at home, just being sad and alone. Wow, that sounds so depressing. So I thought, why not just go somewhere remote, disconnect with the world, and take this opportunity to spend some quality time with myself alone. And that's how I ended up here. I think I found the perfect rock for a table. I just have to try to move this maybe a little bit closer to the tent. The bed situation is also all set, and it's 1 p.m. So, let's get cooking. Back in 2021, I started the year with a lot of hope and drive. I ended the year feeling that I didn't really did everything I wanted to, and I was a little ashamed of it. So much so that I didn't even make a My Year 2021 video. So to start things different, at the beginning of 2022, I joined Casey Neistat's filmmaking course and ended up with 2 videos that I was happy to share. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna keep this going, and I want to make another successful, great video, which soon led to joining a film contest to create a tourism video for one of the offshore islands of Taiwan, Liuqiu. And that's kind of where things went wrong. I was so desperate to create a win for myself and wanting to create the best possible video, I added so much unnecessary stress. And when every little thing went wrong, whether it's filming gear, camera settings, weather, or whatever, I wasn't at the right mindset to deal with any of it. I can't help but think that this is not really stable. And with that little incident, and a couple more other negative emotions coming from my environment, from the people around me, started piling up, and it led to a minor mental breakdown. And everything just started going downhill from there. So this right here is an instant cooking fried it's like an instant camping cooking fried rice. All you have to do is just pour boiled water in it, and it will cook itself. Look at that. Alright, it should be cooking by itself for like another 10 minutes, I think. In the meantime, pumpkin soup. Let's see. Look at that. Hey, not bad! Alright, I got my rice and my soup. I'm heading in the tent. In honor of saying goodbye to 2022, I am trying to see if I can make the 2022 recap Instagram reel trend. Just show my version. A year with serious ups and downs. Probably more downs than ups, but in a way that makes the ups even more precious. Does that make sense? I finished. Right now it's 5:12. The sun is already going down, it's already getting colder. So before that, I think I want to jump into the hot spring. This place is actually called Fan Fan, and it is famous for its natural hot springs. Oh my god, this feels so good. There are little bubbles. There are the heat coming out from the earth. So the hot spring is coming from that way. I'm gonna show you later. It's very, very hot. It's too hot for people to go in. But there's also a river stream there. So if you mix the two together and it creates a puddle, it gets the perfect temperature. All right, I just posted the 2022 reels. And as much as I enjoy being in here, I think it's time for me to get up. The sun is going down really fast and it's getting really foggy. I should really start lighting up the tent and get started with the campfire, assuming I can still light it up because it's still raining. All right, let's go. Whoa, it's so cold now. Okay. Okay. Yep, it's cold, it's cold. It's really, really cold. I'm gonna get changed and I'll see you there. Ready? Oh, there it is. Let there be the light. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, look at that. It's pitch black right now. All right. Now the only problem is, how am I gonna light up all this wood in that rain? All right, let's hope this fire beats the rain. There we go. This year I also learned that I gotta be a bit more comfortable with dealing with loneliness. I've always been pretty good at being alone. Hey, look at that, I made fire. Just anytime except during days where there's something that is worth celebrating. Oh, I did it. Like birthdays, Christmases, and New Year's celebrations. But hey, this wasn't so bad after all. And now this is my favorite part in every camping trip. Time for s'mores. I can finally use this. This is what I got all the way back in Colorado. It's a machine that is specifically used for making s'mores. Check this out. This is so stupid, but it's so funny. Oh, and campfire under the rain is not a good combo. Based on the fire, this might be the only s'mores I'm gonna successfully make today. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh. It's perfect. Too bad it's the only one. Unfortunately, the rain has gotten a little bit too strong, so we had to move everything back into the tent. Not the most ideal, but for now, I'm having a pretty quiet, private time here with myself. Well, this is what I came here for, so I'm just gonna take it all in and make the most of it. Okay, I can hear the rain getting heavier and heavier. It is now 10:30. I have this idea I wanted to do, that is to turn this tent into my own personal cinema. So this is my screen. I want to lie down and watch it. It should be somewhere around. Yeah, it should be like here. This is horrible. Alright, let's test it out. Hey, I'm okay with that. Look at that, we're all set. I can't believe I did it in the tent. And I can watch all the countdowns from anywhere around the world. Hey, let's see Australia. Whoa, look at that. Oh, it's 11:30 in Taiwan, by the way. Final 30 minutes of 2022. There is actually something I really want to do, and that is to take this final couple minutes and just look back to the videos that I've made. Just kind of walk through memory lane a little bit, because that's kind of my favorite parts about making videos. I captured a piece of a memory that I can always come back and watch. So what better time to do it than now? First video of the year, one wheel in Taipei City. This is what I would do if I go to the dentist now. Being in love with creating memories mean I really hate the feeling of missing out. But it's something I've been forced to experience a lot this year. I have to accept the fact that I can't be in multiple places in one time. Saying yes to one means saying no to the rest. I know it's something really obvious that goes without saying, but I continue to look back thinking what I potentially missed out on, and it is a very bad place to be in. The truth is, we never make the best choices. We only choose what we feel was right the most at the time and make the best of it. This year, I am also more sure that if there's something you believe you want to go for, but there are a lot of obstacles in the way, and the closer it gets, the scarier it seems, those are probably the best choices. Like a last-minute decision to go on a solo camping trip under the worst possible weather, or taking a last-minute decision to travel to a country for the very first time, in this case, Bali, in hopes to create memories and connections that you've been longing for a very long time. Just that experience alone probably made my whole year. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Why is it so fast? Oh, okay, Happy New Year! So, are you ready for 2023? After asking myself this question for so many years, I don't think any of us are. But I think each year we get better at dealing with changes, things that are just outside of our control, and making better choices. I have made so many bad choices this year. As much as I want to, I can't go back and change it. I can only move on. Today's brunch includes toast, peanut butter and jelly with natural spring coffee. And plus, it will only be even more regretful and shameful if we did not learn from it and inspire to be better. Peanut butter jelly. This is actually better than I thought. Also, it's raining even harder than yesterday, so I'm not even gonna bother sitting outside. Also, loneliness is a friend. It gives you a chance to properly recharge, to know yourself a little bit better. It's probably the few chances you have where you can just not think about anything and just relax. So this entire area that is steaming right now is the source of the hot spring. Coming all the way from the top of the mountain is a stream of river that comes down to this part of the area. So how it works is people create their own little water stream, one from the river and one stream from the hot spring, and to create their very own hot spring with the right temperature. It's just natural hot spring, natural river water, and a lot of rocks. And that's how you get your own hot spring. Alright, I gotta start packing if I want to leave on time, because the bus doesn't wait for no one. And if I miss this one, I gotta spend another night here. Lastly, try to be okay when things happen that are just out of your control. You can't decide when and how it happens. Sometimes they really do suck. A lot. It still sucks that I can't be snowboarding in the best powdered snow in the world. And it sucks that it had to rain the whole time I tried to enjoy an outdoor camping trip during New Year's with myself. This whole thing is soaking wet. But what happens after? That's when it becomes a completely different story. How we view it and how we see it is completely up to us. Alright, I got all my stuff with me. Time to say goodbye. Behind me was the hot spring area that is less common. If you want to know what I mean by more common, this is the common area. There's a really big pool over there that has been there for 20 years compared to the ones in the back. Those are always changing. This is probably the scariest thing I had to do, considering I had to carry all these stuff and cross that little wood log over there. One single misstep and it will ruin everything. Now after this is a 20-minute walk all the way back to the bus station and hopefully catch on to it.
If not, honestly, I really don't know what I would do if I didn't catch it. And now, we wait. It may be raining non-stop during this entire trip. How can you complain with like a view like this? If you ask me, I think the rain kind of make all this look even better. You can't have the view like this without the rain. 会大概几点到泛泛? Alright, despite the view, the bus is taking its time. I'm getting a little bit worried. Huh? 它4点才发? Oh, okay. I did got the right time where the bus leaves, but it didn't say that it will stop at one particular spot for a full hour. So now I got a full hour to kill in this bus station. Okay. And they say it was stupid of me to bring my Switch to a camping trip. Who's laughing now?
Make the best out of what was the worst.
Turns out there was another bus that came in early.
That is my takeaway from 2022.